Hey officers, Shelly here. So today we are going to be doing a vlog where I am starting book 16 in the Bugztopia PD series. So, where to start? So the Bugztopia PD series is my series that I wrote for my nephew, who at the age of 7 wanted me to write him a book series. It's got mystery, detective work, and overarching evil, and as the name of Bugztopia hopefully suggests, there's bugs. Lots and lots of bugs. Literally Bugztopia is literally a city of bugs with no humans around to save them, so it's the bugs have to take control. Something that I feel like all 7-year-old boys, and just boys in general, would love to see. But so I am starting on book 16. Now, there's something you should know about me and my writing style, or at least my season breakdown. So, Bugztopia is broken down into seasons, meaning that, like, the first season of books, which are the first 6 books in the series, these books here, they are part of season 1, where we are following Officer Renee and Officer Renee and Officer Francis. And this takes us through the beginning parts of the season, beginning part of the series. Season 2, we follow Officer Bug and Officer Ryan, which is a yellowish colored book series. And it takes us through the same days, just at a slightly different pace. So I like to think of it as, like, season 1 is its own book, like, reading all through the 6 books is its own book, like, big book. Then 7 through 14 are its own, like, story. Still have some similarities to season 1, but slightly different time framing and stuff. And then for season 3, it takes place after season 1 and after season 2. And, yeah. I don't really know what to say because I'm just starting it. But I do have to tell you guys, it does have to deal with a message that was left on the station. I was originally going to have, like, when I was writing this, I was originally going to have, be, like, an Insectopolis city case, but I decided against that because Insectopolis crimes are more of a Insectopolis-based series instead of the Bugztopia set series, if that makes sense. So, I don't know. But I decided to, because I had already written book 15, 16, and 17, I decided to just switch those into a different series and then rewrite books 15 and 16 to be part of this new season of books. If that makes sense, I don't know. But yeah, so I am starting off with book 16, have 0 words written in it, so this is me freshly starting off with it. I just finished book 15 like last week or something like that. It was at a grand total of almost 14,000 words. It had like 13 chapters in it. So yeah, it was a good, decently sized book. Well, not decently sized. Like, that's about how all my first draft of the books goes. But so this one, I have some things to work out, like who Officer May is going to be partnered with right now. Just because something happened to our old partner. And it's time for, well, it's not time for her to have a new partner, but it's time for her to get her place in the world almost. Because, like, she feels like she's always been out of place. So this is her finally stepping into who she belongs to be, in a way. Does that make sense? I don't know. But I'm going to go get some more water and I will be back to do some writing. So let's get into it. Hey guys, so I'm a little not upset, like that's not the right word. So I just got done writing like the introduction to the story. So like with every Bugztopia PD story, I have like the introduction of like what the story is basically going to be about, like the premise pretty much. So it's like Bugztopia, a city, blah 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 blah. Like here, I'll just read you the first actually of mine. So it's for book 16, and it's Bugztopia. A city where the sun shines. A city where the air around the city is light and fluffy. A city where all the citizens are safe. A city ruled by insects who have no worries about a greater evil that is looming over them. In the city of Bugztopia, there is no evil, just bad bugs who want to be in control. And these bad bugs are not completely evil, they are just misunderstood. And then it goes on for like another 200 words. So typically whenever I do Bugztopia, I will write this like introduction part first. And then like I'll take a little break and then I'll come back and write some more in it. I plan on doing that again today, just because, well, it's got two reasons. Just because it makes sense to like mull over what's going to happen in the story. But also it's because it's about to rain here and I don't like being on my computer like writing whenever it's storming outside, because like it's supposed to be storming, so I'm like, okay, I won't do what I want to do. So yeah, will I come back on later today? I don't know. Yeah, so I will see you guys either later today or tomorrow or whenever is the next time I write, and we will discuss more about Bugztopia. Sorry, I will have more on this video. This right now is just going to be the ending of probably today's writing. So, yeah. See you guys. Hey guys, so it is currently Friday the 8th of August. Where have I been? I think the last time I updated you guys was like on Tuesday, I think, or possibly like Wednesday. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna record after I get done doing my little excursion, which I was gonna go to Grandma's house, and then I was going to go to Dad's house. Well, I go first to Dad's house, then I go to Grandma's house. And then I was gonna come back home and write, but I wasn't feeling it, so I was like, okay, I'll just not write today. And then yesterday I worked all day, so I didn't get a chance to write, mostly because I was just dealing with emotional stuff. I wasn't feeling too good. But today we're doing work. Yes. And so I am going to get back to doing Bugztopia book 16. I am going to reread what I have already written for the introduction of it and hopefully get to chapter 3, because I usually do 2 chapters of writing for Bugztopia. So yeah, that's the game plan. I also want to say, like, this week has been a terrible week of writing. Well, yeah, terrible week of writing, because I've written only 800 words, which, like, still is a lot of words. It's just, that was just one day of writing. And I know word counts aren't everything and stuff, but for me, I have a goal of, like, reaching 100,000 words in the second half of the year. And I did do really good in July. It's just, and August is just getting started. But I don't know. This week has not been feeling too good. But I'm going to push past that, and we are going to get into some writing. I usually don't set timers for Bugztopia. I usually just write whenever I feel like it. Or like, I write one chapter, maybe take a little break, and then write another chapter. So yeah, that's kind of the game plan, is I'm going to get into writing. Maybe write 2,000 words today at the max, I think. But yeah, let's get into it. Hey guys, so it's like maybe an hour later. I'm just sitting here at my computer being like, I don't have any desire to write, which is unfortunate. I pushed out for one chapter, but sitting down to do another chapter just doesn't feel like I can do it. And I think it has a lot to deal with because, like, I don't want this to sound, I don't know how I want to word it, but, like, I recently had my great aunt's pass away. Now, I was not very close with her, but this is the second death in, like, a month, maybe, like, 3 months. Like, so it's a really quick time frame. And I'm just worried, which is a classic tale for me. But yeah, and I'm just not feeling writing this week. Like, I don't know what it is, like, I just don't feel it, and it just hurts a little bit. Like, I'm gonna call it quits on the week, of writing and stuff. Maybe next week I'll get back into writing, but this week's just a dud. Like, I can't think of anything. Like, the words I wrote felt staged almost. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but like, they just felt wrong in some way. So yeah, I'm just gonna call it quits. I wrote 1,008 words. Somewhere around, okay, it was less than that because I did write like 300 words last time I wrote, but I just am not feeling it, and it hurts, and I'm just like, okay, if my body's telling me not to do it, then I won't do it. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. I'll see you guys later, okay? Bye.